Sjögren's syndrome is an autoimmune condition that affects millions of people around the world. And here's the scary part. Many of the early symptoms are easy to overlook, which can be incredibly dangerous. If you've been dealing with dry eyes, a persistently dry mouth, or extreme fatigue, it's time to pay close attention. These could be your body's way of waving a red flag. Sjögren's happens when the immune system attacks the glands that make tears and saliva, causing widespread dryness. But make no mistake, it's not just about dry eyes or mouth. Left untreated, Sjögren's can impact vital organs like the kidneys, liver, lungs, and heart, turning into a real threat to your health and quality of life. The challenge is that the early signs can seem minor. Maybe you think it's just dry eyes from screen time, or you're more tired than usual. But these subtle symptoms can be the first clues to something much more serious. Early diagnosis is key to managing the disease and avoiding complications, including damage to internal organs and even a higher risk of lymphoma, a rare type of cancer. Sjögren's also brings other symptoms you might not connect, like joint pain, difficulty swallowing, and swollen salivary glands. Ignoring these signs can lead to irreversible damage and more severe health issues. That's why it's critical to listen to your body and see a doctor if you notice anything unusual. With early detection, there are effective treatments that can relieve symptoms and protect your health. Don't wait until things get worse. Paying attention now can make all the difference. In this video, we'll break down 6 key symptoms you should never ignore. Stick with us, because what you learn today could protect your health or even save your life. And before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss important health updates like this. Also, share this video with your loved ones. You could help someone catch a warning sign before it's too late. Part 1. Dry eyes. One of the most common early signs of Sjögren's syndrome is dry eyes. But we're not just talking about the occasional itch or redness. Imagine feeling like you have sand or grit in your eyes constantly, even when there's nothing there. Your eyes may become red, irritated, sensitive to light, or you may have blurred vision at times. This happens because the disease attacks the lacrimal glands, drastically reducing tear production, and the consequences go beyond discomfort. Without enough tears, the eyes become more prone to infections, corneal ulcers, or even scarring, which can permanently impair vision. Think about how this could affect your daily life. Reading a book, watching a movie, driving, or simply enjoying time outdoors. If you're experiencing these symptoms regularly, don't brush them off. Early treatment, like using artificial tears or medications, can make a huge difference. If you're following along with the video and finding this helpful, comment 1 below. It lets us know you're absorbing this crucial information. Part 2. Dry mouth. Another classic and often underestimated symptom of Sjögren's syndrome is dry mouth. This isn't just about occasionally feeling thirsty. It's a persistent dryness, almost like your mouth is full of cotton, even after drinking plenty of water. The lack of saliva makes everyday activities difficult. Speaking becomes tiring, swallowing feels uncomfortable, and even enjoying your favorite foods can turn into a challenge. But the impact goes further. Without saliva to protect your teeth, you become much more vulnerable to cavities, gum disease, bad breath, and oral infections like thrush. Over time, this can also affect your ability to chew and digest food properly, leading to poor nutrition, weight loss, and overall decline in health. If you've noticed you're constantly reaching for water or struggling with swallowing, it's time to pay attention. If this resonates with you, comment 2 below. Your participation helps create a community of support. Part 3. Extreme fatigue. Extreme fatigue is not just feeling a little tired. People with Sjögren's often describe it as an overwhelming exhaustion that sleep doesn't fix. Imagine waking up in the morning already feeling drained, needing to push through the day with barely enough energy to function. This level of fatigue can impact every aspect of your life. Work performance drops, social activities become exhausting. Even simple household chores feel like climbing a mountain. Emotional health can also take a hit, leading to feelings of frustration or depression. If you feel this constant exhaustion and it's interfering with your life, don't ignore it. It's your body asking for help. If you're identifying with this, comment 3 below and let's open up the conversation. 4. Joint pain. Joint pain is another symptom that often sneaks under the radar. For people with Sjögren's, the pain usually targets small joints, especially in the hands, wrists, knees, and ankles. You may feel stiffness when you wake up or swelling that makes movement difficult. These aches can mimic arthritis, which leads many people to be misdiagnosed or to dismiss the pain as normal aging. But ignoring it can have serious consequences. Over time, untreated inflammation can damage the joints, reduce mobility, and limit independence. Listening to your body and reporting these symptoms to a doctor can help prevent long-term harm. If you're recognizing these pains in yourself, comment 4 below. Your experience matters. Part 5. Difficulty swallowing. When your mouth is constantly dry, swallowing becomes a real struggle. Many people with Sjögren's describe the feeling of food getting stuck in the throat or a choking sensation when eating. This can lead to anxiety around meals, causing some to avoid eating altogether. If left unchecked, difficulty swallowing can result in nutritional deficiencies, unintended weight loss, and even muscle wasting. It can also increase the risk of aspiration, when food or liquids accidentally enter the airway, potentially leading to pneumonia. If you've noticed that swallowing has become challenging, it's time to take action. If this part resonates with you, comment 5 below. We're here to listen. Part 6. Swelling of the salivary glands. Swelling in the salivary glands, especially those below the jaw or in front of the ears, is a hallmark symptom of Sjögren's. This swelling may come and go, but over time it can cause pain, facial discomfort, and visible puffiness that's hard to ignore. This inflammation can lead to secondary infections or even the development of stones in the salivary ducts, which can block saliva flow entirely. Addressing this early can help avoid complications and maintain oral health. If you've experienced this symptom, comment 6 below. It helps us understand how many people are affected and raise awareness together. Now that you know the key symptoms of Sjögren's syndrome, remember, this condition isn't just about discomfort. It's a serious autoimmune disease that requires medical attention. Ignoring these signs can lead to life-altering complications, including damage to the kidneys, lungs, and even an increased risk of lymphoma. If you recognize any of these symptoms, don't wait. See a rheumatologist or specialist as soon as possible. There are effective treatments that can reduce symptoms, protect your organs, and improve your overall well-being. And most importantly, you are not alone. Many people are living with Sjögren's, and with the right care, they lead full, joyful lives. Stay informed, be gentle with yourself, and remember that hope is always part of the journey. Subscribe to the channel, share this video with your loved ones. You could be making a difference in someone's life. Together, let's spread knowledge and support for better health. Health and vigor to cure any pain.